Hey everybody, Wheel Fix here. I got another video for you today. And as some of y'all recognized, go back and look at yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was 100% AI generated. And they synthesized my voice. You know, I used an app, but it was interesting. But if you want to see how close AI can get, that's what it looks like. So I wasn't trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I was trying to test out some AI because I'm fascinated with it. It was really fun to see. And then I know you guys love the decent wallet ads, so I was using it to create ads. And I'll probably use it to do things like that, to do ads or little things like that. But we're going to be bringing you real content in real life, so you don't have to worry about that. And sometimes for a decent wallet ad, I'll just do this. Look, you need self-custody. I'm not going to do an ad today about it, but if you do want one, use my link in the description. You can save some money. And I told one guy that was complaining, I can also tell you how you can save 10% or more on your car insurance. But anyway, had some fun. Today we're going to talk a little bit about BlackRock and tokenization. So hang on, and here we go. So you guys have heard of BlackRock and Larry Fink, and this financial behemoth of a company controls a lot more than we probably want to know, and has tons of influence because they're so enormous. And they don't wield the power always in the most favorite way, but they are going to do something that's going to impact everybody with tokenization. Now, at one concern, I saw that they're tokenizing some of the things using the Ethereum blockchain. But I have a thought about that I'm going to share you, how it's going to, that's not going to be a bad thing for XRP. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So hang on, and I'll tell you why using Ethereum, I believe, to tokenize is actually going to benefit XRP in a big way. And so I'll tell you my thoughts on that. I haven't heard anybody mention that. I'm not trying to be like, you know, some of these channels are like, and nobody gives you this, but it felt like an original thought. So I'll share that with you in just a minute. But Larry Fink, the wizard behind BlackRock, he has a vision of a world where stocks and bonds and every asset under the sun would be tokenized on a blockchain. And so BlackRock set out on a quest to make that dream a reality. And as you probably know, he wasn't always for that. You know, he questioned it, probably following the banks at first, and then learned different. But so first, BlackRock, they partnered with Juritsu. I think it is. It's Jiritsu. Juritsu, is that it? But it's a blockchain platform that, you know, it sounds like a fancy sushi roll, doesn't it? But they're quite serious about verifying and tokenizing real-world assets. So together they aim to bring transparency and trust to the financial ecosystem by tokenizing in a way that I guess Larry Fink sees fit to make it something. He's probably a great avenue to do it because I think banks will end up trusting it. But like a pair of superheroes fighting for justice in the world of finance, these two companies are going to fight that idea and present it, and probably use Ethereum like they used to do that particular fund that caused, what was it, XDC to pop in price. Was it XDC or HBAR? Oh man, I'm sorry that I missed that just now, but you know, I had a brain fart. But BlackRock didn't stop there. They joined forces with Fireblocks, a crypto custody firm, to offer clients the ability to generate audit-ready reports in one click, because who needs complicated spreadsheets and manual data entry when you can have a blockchain do all the work for you? Don't you agree? Let's not forget about the BlackRocks, that 462 million tokenized fund which is guaranteed to make wealthy investors feel like they're a part of an exclusive club. Who needs a secret handshake when you have a token that represents the membership in the elite world of finance, right? So he created this thing and totally transformed that whole fund and tokenized it. And look how many people he brought into the idea of, hey, we have a tokenized fund. So when nothing happened, nothing blew up, and everybody feels safe, he actually spread a coat of confidence on a lot of things by BlackRock doing that. So, of course, BlackRock isn't the only player in this game. Bank of America, the rebellious cousin of the financial world, also has been testing tokenization assets for a few years now. Let's not forget about the other giants like TokenFi, powered by the mysterious $ token, the mysterious token, and Floki, the tokenization platform that promises to revolutionize the way we tokenize assets. I mean, you know, Floki's not, some people consider it a meme coin, but they actually have a utility. But what does all this mean for the average Joe and Jane, for you and me? Well, it means that the future of finance is already here, and it's tokenized. Not to mention what I've been talking about with Japan, and I'm loving all the news coming out of Japan. It's amazing. But you'll be able to trade stocks, you'll be able to trade bonds, and even your grandma's antique vase on a blockchain. And who knows, maybe one day you'll even be able to tokenize your cat and your dog and trade it on the blockchain, you know, for one that doesn't, pee on the floor or something. But, or like our stupid cat that doesn't know how to bury its own, you know, our cat will squat, do its business inside. I have one of those automatic where, what is it, a kitty litter deal, and then it spins, you know, and filters it all out, you know. But the cat's dumb and it doesn't know to cover up its own mess. So it just uses its front paws and scratches on something. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's too much inbred. But so maybe we'll be able to tokenize our cat and trade it. Sounds like a good deal. But we just need to buckle up and to hold up our pants, because we're getting ready to get our pockets filled with tokens, metaphorically speaking. But our bags are going to grow, guys. The tokenization of real world assets is so on right now. Imagine 6 months from now. I mean, we already have funds, we have bonds, we have people tokenizing homes. You know, I've told you how Algorand is being used to tokenize land, and I own some of that land where you can buy tokens of real estate. And so I've bought from several different pieces of real estate tokens of each one, and I'm getting rewarded nicely. We'll talk more about that one day. All right, so what is this business about me saying that XRP is going to benefit from Ethereum? Most of y'all guessed it. So what is that? That's the Ethereum virtual machine, the EVM. Now, why is that going to benefit Ripple? Well, because those tokenized assets are probably not going to be moved on the expensive Ethereum network that, when it's crowded, charges you more. So as they get stacked up, their fees are going to get more and more and more. So the virtual machine that's on a Ripple network, I guess XRPL, is going to be used to move those assets. Why? Because of the fees. So the fees are going to draw all that money. And remember how XRP gains value. It's not just you and me buying the token, but it's when there's tons of assets that get moved onto the chain, it increases the value of the chain, because to move those assets, it takes money, it takes time, it takes, as far as I understand it, it will increase the value of the chain, and that's going to just be tons of value flowing through there. And then the AMMs will be making money, moving assets, charging fees, and then trading value. And if it's on the EVM, if it's on XRP being moved around, I wonder if it's turned into a stable coin, if something is sold for a stable coin and dissolve that particular contract at that moment to reap the benefit of the value of the asset. I wonder if RLUSD will be used. I wonder if Ripple's stable coin will be used. It'd be sitting right there ready. So I believe, even though they're doing a bunch on the Ethereum network, it's going to benefit the XRPL. It's going to benefit Ripple. It's going to benefit XRP. It's going to have, I think, loads of benefit is going to be brought. Not to mention that XRPL, Ripple, they are working on tokenizing tons of stuff. I'm not going to rehash a couple days ago's show, but you need to look up the show on Japan. Well, that was the content I had. I wanted to bring up how they're tokenizing tons of money. They're working on it. They've hired companies to do it. That stuff's going to start hitting the chain. And it's exciting because if they lead the way in tokenization, we have Ripple leading the way in Japan. I mean, you know, massive adoption is what this is. So mass adoption doesn't just mean XRP. Mass adoption means we have now multiple companies and avenues where real world assets are hitting these chains, and it's becoming bigger and bigger in the amount of money, which draws attention and draws investment and draws people who buy these tokens. So I see nothing but good news on the horizon. You guys see it the same way? Let me know. Hey, please like and subscribe. By the way, if you need gold and silver, there's instructions in the description how to get it at a value, where the owner of Miles Franklin, who came on our show, surprised me by saying, hey, if you'll text and put William Fix, which, you know, that's my full name, William, but everybody calls me Will. My actual name's Will Fix. If you'll put that in info@milesfranklin.com and say Will Fix sent me, he said they're going to give you the best price that you won't match on the internet for gold and silver. I was blown away at that. I didn't know that was going to happen. But anyway, thanks for watching today. We're hitting like 12, 13 minutes. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you next video.